My wife said she was working late, but what I discovered that night completely destroyed our marriage. I never thought I'd be telling this story, but here we are. My wife and I had been married for 6 years. We had a house, shared plans for the future, and what I thought was a happy life. I trusted her more than anyone, but then things started changing. She began coming home later and later. Every night there was a new excuse, a last-minute meeting, an emergency project. A coworker needing help. At first, I believed her. Why wouldn't I? Then one Friday night, she texted me saying she'd be stuck at the office until midnight. I told her not to worry and that I'd see her when she got home. A few hours later, I drove out to grab some food. On the way back, I passed a fancy restaurant across town, and that's when I saw it, her car. My stomach instantly dropped. I tried convincing myself there had to be a reasonable explanation. Maybe she was meeting a client, maybe it wasn't even her car, but curiosity got the better of me. I parked nearby and looked through the restaurant window. And there she was, laughing, smiling, holding hands with another man. In that moment, 6 years of trust shattered. I wanted to storm inside and confront them. I wanted answers. But instead, I pulled out my phone, took a few photos, got back in my car, and drove away. Over the next month, I became an investigator in my own marriage. I saved messages, collected receipts, tracked suspicious transactions. And slowly, the truth became impossible to deny. The affair had been going on for months. When I finally had enough evidence, I contacted a lawyer and prepared for the inevitable. A few weeks later, she sat across from me and asked for a divorce. The worst part. She acted like she was the victim. She expected to walk away with half of everything we owned. She had no idea what was coming. The moment the evidence was revealed, her entire story collapsed. Every lie, every excuse, every secret, gone. The court ruled heavily in my favor. I kept the house, I kept most of the savings, and the perfect image she'd spent years building fell apart overnight. Months passed. Then one evening, my phone rang. It was her. She was crying so hard I could barely understand her. The man she'd left me for had dumped her. She said she'd made a mistake. She said I was the best thing that ever happened to her. She begged me to take her back. I listened quietly before saying one sentence. You traded 6 years for 6 months. Then I hung up. But the story doesn't end there. A week later, I learned something that gave me chills. The man she'd cheated with wasn't just seeing her. He'd been secretly dating multiple women at the same time. She destroyed her marriage, lost her home, lost her future, and lost the person who truly loved her. For someone who never cared about her in the first place. So tell me. If you discovered your partner was secretly cheating, would you expose them, get revenge, or simply walk away?